for all characters. Do you have any intention of doing DLC all characters?
I didn't do original all characters. I don't want
no,
anything to do with that.
I'm sure we'll be seeing someone run that. Not me, not you. Someone will.
All right, let's get these racers underway finally. All right, give me a couple of seconds behind here on the timer, but whatever. We finally have a race. So Heather, Naymin, Ree, and Biggiemac in this second race of the event.
I can't believe you just don't want to hear me sort of podcast about the launch for 2 hours. But actually watch a race.
Have to watch an actual race in this racing league that we run.
Horrible. Terrible. So sort of a Bloodshot. Not personally a big fan of the harp. Looks like Heather and whoever I have in third is taking it. Ree are taking it. Naymin opting not to.
Yeah, that obsidian harp, it's a high skill cap weapon. It's nice to have the 3 damage early on, but it's a harp. It just kind of sucks, and you're going to get yourself into some sticky situations because of the diagonal knockback.
And it's one of... Oh, Naymin using some really nice bad iframes to handle that red dragon. Naymin seems to be very good at knowing and how to use the platform.
Yeah, so one of the things that we will see separate racers here is who can most efficiently use bat form. It's nice to have that 4 damage.
I'd say that's one of the big things about Nocturna that separates her from Cadence. Apart from now the new story bosses in the Zone 5 League is just knowing when exactly to use that bat form for efficiency.
Absolutely, and we're seeing Heather and Naymin pretty much
both
neck
on
and neck in this
conga.
boss fight. Heather with a little bit of a lead, both of them using bat form here in these conga lines.
We'll see what chest Heather decides to check. Happy with the Obsidian Harp and going for Bomb Spell. Not sure about.
Yeah, a little
guess
surprised.
I'll
Again, I just personally don't rate the harp that
Oh,
highly.
but it's a glass heart!
Yeah, and we're going to see
Well-
Naymin stick to the cutlass.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, really
That's
not really not what Naymin was hoping to see there. But hey ho, just gonna have to live with it. Again, you do have the advantage of if you want to have that higher damage, you do always have bat form.
Yeah, it's very nice, for sure. Not hurting too much.
Oh, and we're actually gonna see Heather swap out this obsidian harp for what kind of dagger are we getting from this scroll?
It is
Dagger
a
of Frost.
dagger.
Yeah, Naymin on the other
Looks
hand
like
just gonna
Naymin's
bomb for
opting
peace.
Yep. I wonder if that was our TMP strats or just her own decision.
Possibly could be. Yeah, it's the dagger of Frost is one of the it's one of the daggers you just don't want. Really,
It's
you
not
want
a
that
bad
art
weapon.
dagger. It's not that
Yeah.
bad, but it only does 1 damage. Yes, you can 2-hit kill everything, but that's still kind of.
But you are sad it's not an electric dagger.
Yeah, you really want that electric dagger. Dual dagger's alright. Phasing dagger at least does 2 damage as well, and you get phasing damage as opposed to dagger of Frost, which does piercing damage. And looking here, looks like Heather took a couple of hits, so no flawless on the boss for her. Naymin, I imagine, going to be checking black chest here.
Yeah, I imagine Heather would have really wanted that flawless because not really rocking much of a build yet, just as that dagger she got earlier.
Yeah, Naymin finding glorious titanium flail out of that black chest, which I'm sure is exactly what she was looking for, and skips right on past it. Oh, and there goes that glass shovel for Heather. In the meantime, we've got Ree as the closest to the pack onto Deep Blues 2. About to head down onto Zone 3. And we've got Biggiemac just in Conga 1 here. Alright, and Ree's actually going to swap out from that Obsidian Harp to the Titanium Flail.
Yeah. A question. I assume there wasn't really like any sort of like tiering process as far as these racers? Because I know that Heather and Naymin are like pretty high level racers.
Well, again, like Heather's just swapped in for ARTQ, which would
Yeah.
kind of throw it a bit. But I'm honestly not too sure. I've been pretty hands off with this event for the most part.
Ooh,
Oh.
Heather taking some big damage.
Yep, down to Batform. Does manage to regen enough health that she'll be able to go back into Nocturna's regular form. I'm going to throw that dagger for this food shop. Not really the food shop you want to see. It's going to get back up to plenty of health, but really you'd want like double heart containers and that ham.
Yeah.
But good nonetheless.
That's the juicy ideal food shop, but yeah, it's still nice to get a little bit of health. yourself off.
Alright, and leads kind of exchanging here between Heather and Naymin. Heather just a little bit ahead. And you will kind of see that 1 damage. Even with Peace, it is going to hurt Naymin a fair bit. Oh, and surrounded by enemies here, you have to take, basically, if you see a shove monster, you have to take that out first because your parry does not work with it.
Right, yeah.
Which
just
is
brutal.
brutal.
That the parry doesn't work with.
And a much faster Fittismal here for Heather. And Ree is caught right up, actually.
Oh wow, yeah, Reed's caught right up. That's really impressive. So we've got the 3 of them more or less in the same spot.
Yeah, Ree going to take it a little bit slower by virtue of having this flail.
Yeah, I guess, who would you say has your favorite build at the moment between those 3?
Don't really like any of them, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's like, oh, one of them I'm sure has the...
I like Naymin's now.
I like Naymin's now, yep. That helps quite a bit.
Pretty good build. Not going to bomb for that Ring of Courage. Don't need that. But a +1 Obsidian Axe, that Quartz Armor in reserve, and has a really nice Holy Water. Going to use it there. Not the most effective use of it either, unfortunately. So missing out on a lot of heals. But did at least get something back. And goodbye Leprechaun. Not going to have a chance to go and get that.
That's okay. I mean, the luck effect from the luck charm has been nerfed quite a bit over the course of all the updates.
Absolutely.
Still really nice to have, but not as critical.
Yeah, nice to just not have to worry about bats, and you get very slightly improved food out of barrels and crates and that kind of thing.
Yeah, honestly, the bat thing is probably the most useful bit of the luck charm.
Yeah, especially just not having to deal with black bats is huge, because they deal a fair amount of damage. And a rare rat familiar sighting. Alright, Naymin pushing through this 4-3. Managed to get out of that 4-2 real quick. And is pulling out a bit of a lead on Heather. Ree slowing down a little bit on 4-1. This flail is going to be a big cause of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, flail's not the best weapon.
Yeah, you just get caught in so many things. The 2 damage is nice, but yeah, really not what you want. Oh, the Tele Monkey for Ree. You're going to have to be careful here. And you can see in the time it's unfortunately taking Heather to do this 4-2, Naymin is now down onto 5-1 and into the exit room as well. And about to be down onto 5-2. It shows you just how much slower these Zone 4 floors are than basically any of the other floors in the game. It's pretty brutal. Naymin does have to be careful with her health here though. Has two hits left.
Yep.
Thanks to that quartz armor. I think with this kind of lead, if you find a couple of skulls in this 5-3, then it's maybe just sitting and killing some enemies. You have enough of a lead.
Yeah, I'd say now with the new story bosses, how spooky those are, maybe take that... Oh, I was about to say you don't have a... Never mind, you don't have the money for that heavy glass.
Yeah,
but,
can't take the heavy glass, but will take the Hardgreaves, an extra half heart of protection. I'm going to crack open this crate here. Obsidian armor, not what Naymin would have been looking for, and nothing.
Yeah, it
in
looks
that
like
room
she's
at the
just going
end.
around, just looking a little bit, maybe for some food, some sort of way to heal, but not finding anything, unfortunately.
Yep, down to 1 heart.
Does have a shield, does have a freeze scroll.
Oh yeah, with the free scroll actually, this fight is pretty free. Oh, taking a hit there from the Minotaurs, so not
Careful,
quite so
Naymin,
free
please.
now. Can't use that free scroll currently. Okay, back into Bat Farm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we're not seeing more racers use freeze in this fight, unless that was patched out. And I'm just talking out of my ass.
Freeze was really good for it, wasn't it?
Yeah, freeze used to basically make. There we go. There's the freeze, and you can see there's no floor tiles being spawned.
Oh, that's weird. I mean, I definitely knew it would freeze Frankenstein way, but I didn't realize that it sort of froze the floor as well.
Yeah, it just kind of stops everything, which is why it's so powerful.
That is extremely powerful for that fight. Jeez.
Alright, Naymin going for the mummy first and foremost. Doesn't really matter so much for Naymin with that high damage.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be seeing Naymin just sort of try to... Naymin does have 6 bombs, can use those on the batteries.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I think if you're Naymin, you spend some time here in this phase of the fight just to regen some health. But not gonna, just wants to push on ahead.
Well,
Does have Heather
is
right on her
down
tail.
onto, yeah. I can respect not farming too much. Alright, we are seeing some bombing. Man, this fight looks scary.
Yeah, very scary, but well handled. And managing to get the water ball to take out a second wire there. And there goes wire number 3. So getting through these wires at a decent rate. Good use of the shield spell there.
Yep.
That was just a little scary for a second.
Ooh.
Oh, down into
Also-
emergency bat, and down goes Naymin.
Ah, so close.
Trapped in the corner
Ah,
by that Banshee. Looks like just didn't hit the Banshee, unfortunately. But
yeah,
back to
sort
the
of
start
panic.
goes Naymin.
Question:
Mm-hmm.
Is Pulse Spell actually in the game or not?
It's not. It's accidentally not in the game. It will be patched back in.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's caused it to not be in the game, but it's no. You can't find it. I think it must have been unavailable for quite a while because I hadn't seen one in forever when someone brought it up. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't get the little commentary thing up on this overlay because there's not enough space, but it is Madoka in here.
Hey, it's me. You all know me.
Oh, Heather down as well!
Yeesh.
Spooky situations with
Conductor's hard.
Conductor is hard, and just spooky situations in bat form, that evil eye getting her. So we have two deaths late in the game here. It is a 20-minute
Yeah,
time limit
that's
per race,
harsh.
so you do have time if you're gonna go a little bit faster this time round, which is what Naymin
What
was
time
looking
are we
to
at
do.
now?
We have 11:42 on the clock, at least on my clock.
Yeah, if you can get a really, really fast enough turnaround, you can still clear.
Okay, oh, and this is going to be a disadvantage for Rhea, actually. That electric dagger, great weapon. When you're standing on the wires, you're going to be doing that infinite damage as you would on any of the Zone 5 wires.
Yeah, definitely. Although what Heather and I noticed that's interesting as far as the electric bit, you could be sort of standing above and like not be on the wires and still get that charge because it's gonna like go over to the wires, I think is what we saw.
Mm.
So it's not so bad. It has
It just
things
kind of
you can do.
hits you
Yeah.
with regards to like how many hits you're getting on individual enemies.
Yeah. I think if you have that electric dagger, maybe you kind of want to stay off the wires and sort of get things.
Oh, Rhea's down into bat form as well.
Ugh, I hope we don't see another dunk on Conductor. That'd be really unfortunate.
You're doing a good job so far to regen some health.
Yeah, honestly, if I were them, I would just be taking my time with this. Give a little bit of time to just because who's fourth again? Biggiemac still on.
Yeah, Biggiemac
Frankenstein
down
way?
on the Frankenstein way.
Oh, scary.
All right. Oh yeah, this
Oh,
is
God,
becoming
it's
a
so
bit of a
crowded.
cluster. Oh, emergency bat time. All right, that's it. Just get your heals up. You got to be careful of these evil eyes.
Yeah, oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's 3 down on the Conductor. Can Biggiemac do it? Oh, Biggiemac went down on Frankenstein way. I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh man, we
Oh,
just
no.
got death after death after death here for all of our racers,
That'll be a
unfortunately.
full wipe for everybody. Is anyone running again? I see Heather's on a seed screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Naymin's stream's down for me.
Naymin is back up. She did drop her stream, but she is back up.
Oh, okay. Man, that's harsh. Yikes, and there you go, folks. That's how hard the new bosses are.
Yeah, and we're going to be calling that one there. So that's going to be Naymin from Heather, from Rhea, from Biggiemac as far as points go. So 3, 2, 1, and 0 points respectively. No one getting that extra point for finishing. 3 racers on the Conductor, and 3 racers being taken out by the Conductor. Not